Hello, Falcons, and welcome to the 2019-2020 Honors Convocation. Now, I know this isn't exactly how you want to do it, down in my basement next to a sign of Highland Ranch High School and a blank TV screen, but we wanted to make sure that we took our time to honor each and every one of our amazing seniors who have done so much academically throughout the year. Now, the great thing about Honors Convocation is while it is predicated and primarily focused on things like academics, we're also going to look at some of our outstanding athletes for the day. We're also going to look at those who have gotten cords. We're going to look at all the different special things you've done. Those of you who've earned community service hours, who've gone above and beyond the call of duty to be a Highlands Ranch Falcon. Most importantly, it's our chance to just tell you and show you how proud we are to have you here as a part of our Falcon family, as somewhat of a last goodbye before we get into graduation, but most importantly, just to celebrate and honor you. Now, got a whole program set up for you, and you're going to hear from a number of your teachers who are going to recognize the outstanding students in the different areas in which they are outstanding. Alongside that, we're going to have a slideshow presentation where you'll get a chance to see every one of your classmates who has won one of those outstanding honors. So all of that is going to be going on throughout the duration of this. But most importantly, what we hope you're able to do is to keep this recording as a keepsake of the great things that you did while you were here at the Highlands Ranch High School, and that you feel like you had a chance to be acknowledged, recognized, and honored for all the great things that you do. As always, I want to take this time to thank all of your parents for all their hard work in supporting you and getting you to this stage, and of course, to our amazing staff at Highlands Ranch High School. I think we all know we wouldn't be here all together if it wasn't for their dedication and their commitment throughout the entire school year, and actually for the entire 4 years that they've known you. And whether that started with whichever feeder you went to the middle school, to getting here, thank you to all the staff who contributed to making tonight or today such a special event for each and every one of us. All right, with that being said, we're going to start off with our department awards. So our department awards, each year, department members are basically, they collaborate to determine who the outstanding student is for their specific area. Within that, it's the person who represents the skills, the values, and the knowledge necessary to be recognized in their content area as an outstanding graduate within their content area. So we've got a couple of presentations for you. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to our departments so that they can present their department awards.
Hello. It is my pleasure to talk to you all about Audrey Ng. Audrey is one of the most accomplished art students I've taught in my 26 years in education. Her body of work is astounding. Anytime I begin to wonder if she has any projects in the works, she presents to me a dozen or so ideas that she is considering. I remember the summer prior to her junior year, Audrey created a series of images that she displayed and sold in a local cafe. Basically, on her own, she had already accomplished the most difficult and significant part of her junior year curriculum in AP Studio Art. Last year, she was recognized at a local arts show in Arvada as an outstanding young artist. She became a two-time Scholastic Gold Key recipient, was part of the leadership team for National Art Honor Society, and along with her good friend Joanna Nicholson, Audrey refreshed the mural in the Stairway Rotunda. Audrey is the only HRHS student to ever receive the Outstanding Art Student all 4 years of high school, freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. In my book, Audrey, you are truly among the best of the best. Congratulations.
Hi there, my name is Rachel Donnelly. I am the Highlands Ranch jewelry teacher. It has been an honor to watch Aaron Harlan's journey through the jewelry program over the last 3 years. I am always in awe with the designs that he comes up with. His art is incredibly creative and has many underlying themes and concepts. This year in AP Art, Aaron has had many hoops to jump through with the change in the AP portfolio submission and losing 2 months of studio work time due to the coronavirus. Aaron has persevered and has emerged as a stronger artist and person despite these obstacles. Being witness to Aaron's personal and artistic journey of the last 3 years is one of the reasons that I went into the educational field in the first place. Congratulations, Aaron. It's been a pleasure.
This is for Brianna Wynn. Brianna Wynn. Brianna has been in the business program since her freshman year and has earned a reputation among both her peers and her teachers alike as one of the hardest working students I have ever seen. Bree joined FBLA in her sophomore year and has been a consistent contributor, helping to build the program into a state-recognized program. Brianna has also been my student aide for the last 2 years and has been incredibly helpful. Brianna has excelled in every single class in the business program, giving her maximum effort while also inspiring and challenging her classmates to be better on a daily basis. Brianna, congratulations and thank you for a terrific 4 years. Good luck. This is for Logan Cohn. It is my distinct honor and privilege to help recognize Logan Cohn as a Business Department Award winner. Logan is the epitome of what we strive for in the business and marketing program, but he is also the standard by which all students can be measured at Highlands Ranch High School. Logan was a founding member and officer of FBLA. He is a 4-time state qualifier and 2-time national qualifier in FBLA, as well, and is one of the prime reasons that the Highlands Ranch High School chapter increased in membership by 300% over the course of his 4 years. More important than all of his accomplishments have been his determination, resiliency, and how he is not only a great young man, but brings so many others up to his level. Logan is simply one of those students that comes along a few times in a career that make the low pay and long hours more than worth it. As a side note, speaking as both a teacher and a parent, Logan is not only the type of student you want a classroom full of, but he's the kind of young man you want your sons to be and your daughters to find. It is truly my honor and privilege to say thank you and congratulations to Logan Cohn.
No one is more deserving of the Business and Marketing Award than Logan Cohn. He's been part of our program for all 4 years of his high school career. I was very fortunate to meet Logan during his sophomore year when he took Marketing 1 and competed in DECA. He did an amazing job as a sophomore. Then his junior year, he decided to run for a state officer position within DECA, which he did, was able to secure, did an even more amazing job. As a state officer, he was the District 4 representative, and in Logan fashion, he took on another district when we lost an officer. And in true Logan style, he did a fantastic job. Logan also competed in FBLA all 4 years and did a great job with FBLA also. And that takes a lot to do both DECA and FBLA. I know that Logan has a very bright future in front of him, and know that he will do a great job at whatever he chooses to do.
This is Mrs. Baer presenting the Senior Female ESL Award to Mary Jane Castaneda. Mary Jane is friendly, curious, and unstoppable. She has overcome many hardships in her life, but she has always bounced back and pursued success until she achieved it. With her winning attitude and desire to learn, I expect that Mary Jane will continue to leap over obstacles to reach her goals. Congratulations, Mary Jane. This is Mrs. Bear presenting the Senior Male ESL Award to Adit Nair Suresh Babu. Adit has shown diligence, respect, kindness, cheerfulness, and skill during his years at Highlands Ranch High School, and I know he will succeed as he attends university in India and pursues his career wherever he chooses to go. Congratulations, Adit.
John C. Maxwell said, "A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." Hi, I'm Shannon Wessels from the Family Consumer Science Department. We keep this quote in mind when thinking about all of our students because our classes have one thing in common: leadership. Both of our seniors have demonstrated outstanding leadership in and out of the classroom. Elle Sharon is our first outstanding senior. She has taken 8 of our 13 classes. She has excelled in our fashion design level 2 class. Elle is that quiet leader in class, but this year she took on the challenge of growing her leadership by becoming an officer in our student organization, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. She is an outgoing, personable, energetic, and funny young woman who will excel in whatever field she decides to pursue. We will miss you, Elle. Have a great year and stay in touch.
All right, so for our FACS nominees for the Senior Honors Convocation, we are going to choose Taylor Wilkin. Taylor has taken 9 or 10 of our Family and Consumer Science classes. We've had her since she was a freshman. The growth we've seen in Taylor is absolutely amazing. She has done so many things for both Mrs. Wessels and I, and we could not be more thankful for her. Taylor, you are intuitive, you're empathetic, you are smart, and we are so excited to see what you're going to do with your future at CSU.
Hello, my name is Mr. Schmidt. I am in the English Department Chair at Highlands Ranch High School, and I wanted to take a second here to congratulate Carmen Nolsch on being one of our 2 Senior Outstanding English Students of the Year. So congratulations, Carmen. Her English teacher, Ms. Malik, made a few comments in her recommendation. She said Carmen is a passionate learner who always does her work and helps others. She often comes in for extra support when needed and is very respectful to everyone, students, peers, teachers, and admin alike. She's also an editor on the yearbook and has worked hard in that endeavor for the past 3 years. So Carmen, congratulations and thank you for all your hard work.
I'm proud to have nominated Stephen for Outstanding English Student as a senior. Stephen was an outstanding AP English Literature student. He consistently chose the most challenging literature for his books of choice. He showed depth and insight in his literary analysis and skill and clarity in his writing, and was one of my most impressive students in my career among a lot of really excellent students. It was not an easy choice to make, but my nominee was Stephen, and I'm glad that he won the award. Thank you.
Outstanding mathematics student, Devin Warner. Devin Warner is one of my many outstanding students at HRHS and is one of my 13 students in differential equations. Additionally, Devin has completed the entire HRHS advanced math curriculum. When Devin was a sophomore, he would ask me an occasional question or need an explanation when the rigorous and unbending mathematics curriculum created some confusion. Over the years, Devin has matured into a man of mathematics who no longer needs the curricular support of his teacher. I present the material, assign it, and he does it. Thank you, Devin, for making my job rewarding and, in your case, easier. Good luck in the future. From Mr. Verbsky. Outstanding mathematics student, Sophie Mickes. Sophie Mickes is truly one of the best students of all time, working her way through the entire HRHS Advanced Mathematics curriculum. Sophie's chosen major does not require Calculus 3 and differential equations, but she took it anyway. Why would she put herself through this extra mental anguish? I would like to think that she was so impressed with my teaching ability that she signed up for these rigorous and challenging classes. Although I hope the last statement is partially true, I think she had other reasons. Academic elite students love the academic challenges associated with learning the complex material, and Sophie clearly belongs to this group. I truly feel that Sophie figured out that Calculus 3 and differential equation would give her the opportunity to piece together the big picture of mathematics. Additionally, Sophie knew she would get to continue to work with her quirky classmates of mathematics and physics. This very special group of classmates and friends helped her increase her associated academic growth while simultaneously making learning fun. It appears that Sophie has figured out the formula to academic success, and I am honored to be part of the process. Good luck, from Mr. Verbsky.
Hi Falcon Nation, Mr. Rigolini here from the Performing Arts Department. I have the honor and privilege of presenting our Senior Performing Arts Awards today to Maya Gessis. Maya is involved in everything in our department. She is in choir, color guard, marching band, and this year she performed on stage in the musical. She was nominated by multiple members of our department and is very deserving of this award. She is an incredible student and leader. Maya is always striving to be better and brings the people around her along for the journey. She's a great person who has a big heart, and she is definitely an example for the rest of our students to look up to. Maya, congratulations on your award. We can't wait to see what you do next. Hi Falcon Nation, Mr. Rigolini here from the Performing Arts Department. It is my distinct honor and privilege to award one of our Senior Performing Arts Awards to Miss Fiona Lee. Fiona is an exemplary student who has accomplished many things in our department. She is a leader in the orchestra program, involved in marching band, performed in the musical pit orchestra, made Continental League Orchestra, and was the winner of our concerto competition this year, just to name a few. Fiona is a true musician who always strives for more. Her work in our AP Music Theory class was exceptional. Fiona definitely stands out amongst the rest of her peers and is very deserving of this recognition. Congratulations, Fiona.
Hi, my name is Tim Rasmussen. I'm the Power Weights teacher here at Highlands Ranch High School. I'm here to nominate Aubrey Click for the Outstanding Senior PE Student. Aubrey is the epitome of a PE student. She took 7 classes this year. In 2 semesters, 7 classes, which is far more than her requirement for graduation. That's not to mention what she did before she was a senior. Not only that, but when she wasn't in the gym or in the weight room, she could be found outside of school, working out, exercising, doing something on her own to enhance her athleticism or just stay fit overall, as well as on top of that, helping out with the basketball program. She was just a great student and a great ambassador for the high school program. When Aubrey was in class, it was like having another teacher in the room. And this is a statement that's not just me, but it's been echoed by a lot of other teachers as well. She was never afraid to jump in and lead the exercises. She was often doing that for me in my classes. She'd encourage the other students, she'd help them out, and occasionally she would correct me when I made a mistake, which really was not that often, but she liked to point it out as much as she could. Aubrey made the class feel her enthusiasm. She would be in the class with a great smile and a lot of energy, and she was what every PE teacher really wants in her class, in their class. And it really reinforced my desire to be a teacher. She was a special student to have out there, one that a lot of other students gravitated towards and looked up to, and she was an excellent role model for them. And Aubrey, I thank you for that. I thank you for making our classes that much more enjoyable. And there's no doubt in my mind that you will have an incredible post-high school life and career, and you will be missed here. So thank you, Aubrey, for everything you've done. Thank you for being a great student, a great role model, like I said, and good luck to you.
Hi, This is David Kriz, Adventure Experience Teacher in the Physical Education Department. Today, I have the honor of nominating Caden Lone for the Senior Physical Education Award. I've had Caden in adventure class several times throughout his high school career as both a student and an aide. It's been fun to see Caden grow and mature over the last 4 years. As an adventure aide, Caden consistently demonstrated leadership and self-direction. He was always willing to step in and help students when they needed it. He would offer to set up and tear down activities for the day, and he was always up for developing new climbing routes and troubleshooting technical problems like how to get the rope back up to the top of the climb. Caden is a very personable student who does a great job of creating positive relationships with those around him. I'm excited to see what the future holds for you, Caden. Congratulations on this well-deserved award. Be sure to keep in touch and adventure on.
Hello, I'm Heather Berry, and I'm so excited to announce that Lindsay Engelbert is one of our Science Senior Students of the Year. We awarded this honor to Lindsay for a variety of reasons. One is her strong passion and just love for science, also her leadership and all of the different things she's done in the last 4 years to get others involved in science, and then also just how hard she works to make sure that she truly understands the material. So a couple of examples that I wanted to share with you. One is just starting as a freshman when Lindsay was in Mr. Osborne's freshman biology class. He said that other students were, if they had questions, they would go to Lindsay. She took such beautiful notes that they would take pictures of her notes and they would use her notes to study from. And they all called her Mama in the class because she took care of them. She has continued with that passion and helping others by being a leader in the club, sustainability club, making sure that students know how they can make an impact on the earth and how that impact is important. She really, truly is a leader. As a student, Lindsay shows true passion for science. She's the student who's going to ask follow-up questions. She really wants to understand the material for more than just getting a good grade in the class, but so that she really understands. She's also participated in a variety of our field studies. She has gone to South Pacific as well as Iceland. And even when she's traveling with her family, she'll send us pictures of cool science things that she has found. Also, Lindsay is just a really hard worker. She is not a student where these things just come naturally to her and she just easily goes on her way. She really, really applies herself and dedicates herself and has taken high-level AP classes, and we're just so proud of Lindsay and all of her accomplishments. So congratulations.
Jake, Mr. Mack here. Just wanted to congratulate you on winning the Science Award for your senior year. I couldn't think of a better person to get it. Going to Oklahoma to study meteorology. That's what I'm talking about right there. So yeah, that's right. I'm out here during a thunderstorm. It's I think the perfect way to send you off and congratulate you because you are going into the field of meteorology. We need people stoked about weather to study it. And I know you are. I saw that since your time in my meteorology class, and I'm so excited for you. Out east here, they did have some quarter-size hail, so this is a good storm right here. And I hope these are the things that you're going to study, and you're going to make the science of meteorology better, and you're going to save lives doing it. So congratulations on winning the Science Award for your senior year, and keep on chasing, but do it safely. Congratulations.
Sophie stood out amongst her peers in AP Physics C. She demonstrated a strong commitment to science and learning and was a leader in a class full of leaders. She was extremely conscientious and meticulous in her preparation and performance. Along with her academic success and talent, she showed a genuine kindness towards others and an eager willingness to help her classmates. Sophie was a real pleasure to have in class. Congratulations, Sophie Mickes.
Congrats 2020. This year, we could have had about a 10-way tie for this award. Our whole department so appreciates you all sharing your talents with us in your social studies classes over the last 4 years. We hope you stay passionate, informed, and engaged. This year, we selected Annika Renneker and Noelle Harf as our outstanding social studies students. And as always, we like to reimagine them in the future. So if Noelle and Annika were president, After succeeding a wonderful 8 years of President Ava Taylor, Annika and Noel have decided to split their term, taking turns being President of the United States and Vice President, because they work so well together and have a lot to offer the nation, even though Noel still hasn't decided which party she belongs to. They will fill their cabinet with their brilliant HRHS classmates. So during Annika's term, she would actually be taking a demotion to be president, because it would require her to leave her post at the United Nations as Secretary General.
She would enforce the use of parliamentary procedure at cabinet meetings, even at state dinners.
She would write all of her own speeches, memos, and post regular editorials in the spirit of fireside chats.
She would provide her staff with briefings or a full detail and research as opposed to the other way around.
She would lead with a quiet and measured approach, but always serious and contemplative.
All presidential debates will be civil, kind, and only real facts will be used.
Annika would make America a better place because of her big heart, compassion, and logical and practical, yet still idealistic view of the world. Now, when they flip roles and Noel's president, she would win her elections by following the HARF doctrine, which is totally eliminating secret and large campaign donations, setting a model for the future of democracy.
Citizens United would be the new litmus test for all Supreme Court justice nominees.
She would accidentally launch into many history diatribes during her briefings and cabinet meetings.
Noel would be such a champion for freedom of the press that she would almost tell them too much.
If Noel were president, every cabinet meeting would begin with, "So, I did the reading, now I have some questions."
Foreign policy would be a top priority in her area of expertise.
Occasionally, she would visit Canada, but mainly focus on the United States. And you guys know what I'm talking about.
She would lead with a more forward and vocal approach and challenge every meeting with 1,000 questions.
All White House staff will have nicknames, and Deb can't wait to be invited to the first state dinner.
Noel would make America a better place because of her energy and enthusiasm and deep sense of fairness and open-mindedness. Congrats, you two, and all of 2020.
Congratulations.
Brittany Griff has been a role model for her Chinese AP class and our Chinese Honor Society. For every project and activity we have done, she applied 100%. She had been above and beyond and my expectation. I wish I had more students like her.
Hello everyone, my name is Lance Nozo. I am one of 2 ASL teachers here at Highlands Ranch High School. Before I recognize a specific senior for the Senior Awards ceremony, I want to congratulate all of the seniors in the class of 2020. You all have worked so hard, endured the unthinkable. You have dealt with the loss of peers here at HRHS, and for all of that, we want to honor you. This senior award goes to Mackenzie Barrett. Mackenzie is a deaf student here at Highlands Ranch High School. She has been an active member in the American Sign Language Honor Society as well as a student in ASL 3. I am so proud of her for her resilience that she has demonstrated this year. After experiencing a significant family loss last year, Mackenzie has persevered in her academic studies. She has applied to the National Technical Institute for the Deaf in Rochester, New York. And after careful consideration of her application, she was accepted. She has mentioned a few areas that she would like to major in, but I don't think she has decided which area to major in. But one that I remember is the area of art. She is very skilled in her art and recently has taken AP Art History. I have known Mackenzie for several years. I have seen her develop in her academic studies and develop relationships with the students around her. This year in ASL 3 class, she has made close relationships with several students who are both hearing and deaf, sharing her love of ASL and deaf culture with them in the class. It is evident that she has impacted so many students in a positive way. Mackenzie, I want to congratulate you on receiving this award as ASL Outstanding Senior. Congratulations.
I stepped into Highlands Ranch, like a lot of us did, with overblown and naive expectations about what came ahead. I thought I was going to, as Disney Channel characters put it, rule the school. I had this image of myself walking through the halls and kids partying in front of me as I strutted from class to class. Unfortunately, for my egotistical 14-year-old self, that fantasy was quickly shattered when I witnessed my first passing period, otherwise known as every man or woman for themselves. Hundreds of kids streamed into the main hallway, going a million different directions, and if I expected them to move out of my way, I was going to get promptly run over. While I was slightly disappointed that I would never get that slow-mo walking action shot that I had seen in so many of the classics, my time in the halls of HRHS proved to show and teach me much more than the movies did. All of my classmates, close your eyes for a second. Imagine you're walking through the student doors. To your left, you immediately hear the band playing. We all know that sound is a guarantee because they practice 24/7. To your right, there's kids hanging out on the Falcon's Nest. Maybe they're taking a break from color guard practice, filming a video for ASL, or just eating lunch. As you walk up the stairs, after saying hi to the security guards, of course, you hear kids laughing and playing basketball in the gym, and you watch as various clubs and activities put up posters to advertise their next event. You get to the top of the stairs and hear drama showing off their vocals, and the smell of a freshly painted stage set hits you. You walk through the doors, but never the far left one, of course, because that's bad luck, and you're in the halls of Ranch. You can open your eyes now. Ranch is nothing like the high schools you see in the movies, and honestly, it's nothing like the other schools in our district either, because the hierarchical high school social structure constantly displayed in the media isn't present inside the walls of HRHS. Now, I'm not denying that football and basketball are the most attended sports, or that DECA kids might be considered more fun than Senate kids. But there's a level of respect, a mutual acknowledgement across social groups and activities that it's cool to pursue your passion and excel at it, no matter what that might be. A cheerleader can also participate in mock trial, and a star track athlete can also play the saxophone. There's a sense of acceptance and community, Falcon pride as we like to call it, and a lack of labels that you simply can't find anywhere else. Some of you might disagree with this. You might see Ranch as the rundown and outdated high school that others sometimes view it as. But even if you think that way, even if you weren't caught up in the magic and just view Ranch as an ordinary school, it is undeniable how extraordinary our class of 2020 has been. Our class led the Cyber Patriots to dominance across the state of Colorado, has dozens of students going to top-ranked universities in the US and internationally, and has raised over $100,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation over the past 3 years. Members of our class put a mural up on the walls of HRHS, placed that state in wrestling, and of course managed to embarrass Rock Canyon in football a few times. We went through some of the best and worst parts of our lives so far together. We went through loss, some more painful than we could ever imagine, but we went through it side by side. We also found friends we now consider family, and made memories that we really will cherish for the rest of our lives. Think back to who you were when you started this journey. Maybe you were brazen and naive like I was, or scared and uncertain about what you were about to face. Over the past few years, you've grown, not only in height and maybe jean sizes, but in the person that you are, in your strength, your knowledge, and your sense of self. I was going to rip off a speech from Grey's Anatomy for my closing line. As a character repeatedly states, now is the time our lives begin. But our lives began the minute we stepped into HRHS. We spent 4 years finding our paths, and now it's finally time to take them. I am proud to have been a part of Highlands Ranch High School and the graduating class of 2020, and I hope you all are too. Now is the time our lives continue. Let's continue them well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kelsey. I know that was, it's tough to say goodbye, but it was an awesome speech. I appreciate the fact that you were able to tie so many pieces of what life at Highlands Ranch High School was like. We wish you good luck as you move forward. What a great message out to your fellow graduates. All right. Up next, what you're about to see is you're going to see the first 25 student slides that are going to show their accomplishments. So what you should see is a picture of our graduate, hopefully in all their full regalia, as we've given it out already and they've had a chance to take a picture and send it in to us. And then on the other side of the slide, you're going to see a list of their accomplishments. And those lists vary from things such as honor cord or academic letter, all the way to valedictorian. So it's a great chance for you to see what kind of accomplishments they've made and to put a name and a face together and just take this time to say congratulations. So first 25 students, you're up, and we'll continue to bring those up throughout the rest of the presentation. You won't get to see my pretty face introduce them each time. Instead, it'll just be a slide. So just be ready to see all of our amazing honoree graduates.
Language is an asset, biliteracy is a gift. Our district has made it part of our focus to recognize students for completing the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Douglas County School District and the requirements of the Seal of Biliteracy. Therefore, multiple students were awarded the Seal of Biliteracy from Highlands Ranch High School. At this time, we would like to recognize a variety of special department awards. These awards go to students who have excelled in various programs on campus. This is an opportunity for us to continue to recognize the different ways students have left their mark on Highlands Ranch High School. At this time, please join me in welcoming Dr. Page.
Hello, Falcons. It's me, Dr. Page, here to talk to you a little bit about our administrative art purchase. Every single year, we try to find an artist who has really exemplified all the work throughout the years of our art department and their own internal drive to make something that is special and unique. And we typically purchase that item then, and then we place it here in the Highlands Ranch High School. As you walk through the halls of the high school, you'll see numerous pieces of art, and each one of them has represented a classmate who has gone above and beyond in the world of art, whether it be through ceramics, whether it be through photo, or whether it be through paintings, that we want to be able to honor and keep here on display forever. This year is no different from the excellence we've seen in our art students. But the one difference is we're honoring two. So, congratulations to Joanna Nicholson and Audrey Ying for your continuous hard work here at Highlands Ranch High School. And I happen to be surrounded by their amazing artwork. For those of you who don't know or haven't had a chance to check it out, in the rotunda here, Audrey and Joanna spent numerous days updating an art project that we had here from before and really bringing it more to life for all of our students to share in the experience. Not only did they do a great job of honoring the original artists, but they brought their own piece to it, their own flair, and just made it something that we will be able to cherish forever. So once again, congratulations Audrey and Joanna for being our Art Award recipients.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am excited for this part of the presentation. As the athletic director, I have the best job in the world because I get to watch our student athletes perform in the classroom and on the field day in and day out. It takes a special person to excel in both arenas while being a prominent role in our Highlands Ranch community. I walked into Highlands Ranch High School, home of the Falcons, with the best group of seniors I have been around in 20 years of education. These choices were not easy to decide on, as there were plenty of candidates to choose from. I have 5 awards to hand out, all of which these student athletes deserved, each one through their grit, hard work, and perseverance. I want to extend our greatest appreciation to everyone on behalf of the community, the staff, your coaches, and your families. Thank you, Falcons. The first award is our Heather Cho Scholarship. In August 2001, Highlands Ranch lost one of its finest student athletes in a tragic car accident. Teachers, coaches, friends, and family members would agree that Heather Cho was one of the finest young people they have ever been around. She exhibited championship characteristics in all aspects of life. Each year, this scholarship is given to a student athlete who shares many of Heather's wonderful qualities. This year's winner of the Heather Cho Scholarship is Hannah Kim. Coach Cushing describes Hannah as a 4-year letter winner and a first-team all-league selection for 3 years. The name Hannah Kim has been a staple at the top of many leaderboards in the Continental League for as long as I've known her. In 2018 and 2019, Hannah finished runner-up at the 5A Regional Championship and helped guide the team to the state tournament both years. However, more impressively, Hannah Kim has been a tremendous leader for the Highlands Ranch high school golf team for those 3 years. Her leadership style is multifaceted, being that she is both kind and competitive. As a teammate, Hannah is just as attentive to a varsity teammate as a newcomer to the team who is just learning the game. And her playing partner, Hannah was a golfer who chased perfection, and while chasing the unattainable in golf, she constantly played excellent. Miss Young described Hannah as a young lady who pushes herself to excel at everything she starts. She has been a rock star for 3 years in DECA and took on the role of co-president this year. She was a member of the golf team, which took her out of school a lot, but she always managed to keep on top of her schoolwork. She is a very special young lady with a heart of gold. Mr. Odis had this to say. Hannah invested so much time in the leadership world her senior year. Between DECA, Student Senate, and golf, she took advantage of the things she is passionate about. Although I only worked with her for 1 year in Senate, she led by example, attending games, preparing for numerous school events, and donating time towards philanthropy for the wider Highlands Ranch community. Her dedication to others is what makes her awesome. Hannah graduated with a 3.94 GPA and will be attending the University of Denver this fall to study hospitality management. Congratulations. The next awards will be the Female and Male Academic Athlete of the Year. What does it mean to be a student athlete at Highlands Ranch? Student athletes at Highlands Ranch who have demonstrated their athleticism and leadership in multiple sports, as well as demonstrated their leadership in the classroom and around the school and community. These student athletes truly showed their character and leadership day in and day out at Highlands Ranch. The Female Academic Athlete of the Year goes to Keely Lavier. Mr. Odis had this to say about Keely. Keely finished her high school career with a GPA of 4.41 and participated in girls swim, Rho Kappa, No Place for Hate, philanthropy, National Honor Society, and Senate. She is someone who extended herself far beyond what was asked of her in Student Senate. She joined as an upperclassman and quickly proved to be an asset to the program by using her voice as a way to unify her peers and promote positivity through the walls of Highlands Ranch. Her genuine nature is contagious and exemplifies what it means to be a good person. Coach Farner said, Keely has been a leader for her entire career at Highlands Ranch High School for the girls swim and dive team. She has continually proved leadership, guidance, and emotional support to all of her teammates. Keely is the epitome of the values we have stressed within the girls swim and dive program. She is compassionate and strong, fierce and empowering, smart and assertive, but most of all, she holds herself with great composure and character. Keely's impact on the team will carry long into subsequent years. Her legacy as a teammate, captain, and leader is also matched by her exploits in the water. Keely has been a part of 2 relay records at Highlands Ranch High School and also is the second fastest swimmer in the history of the school in the 100-yard backstroke. She has routinely advanced to the finals at the state meet each year and has always been one of our point leaders throughout the season. And I can tell you there is never a time that I did not see her where there was not a smile and a grin from ear to ear on her face. Congrats, Keely. This year's Male Academic Athlete of the Year is Talmadge Gibby. Talmadge Gibby finished high school with an outstanding GPA of 4.43 while participating in track, boys tennis, National Honor Society, Rho Kappa. Coach Gearhart had this to say about Talmadge. Gibby. He is an awesome student athlete and an even more amazing person off the tennis court. I knew he always maintained a top-notch GPA, but his leadership and mentorship to follow teammates is what really stood out. I'm proud of Gibby, and he will be a tremendous impact in the world and in our community. Congrats, man. Coach Douglas added, Talmadge is a great student athlete, a 2-sport varsity athlete in tennis and track, and he contributed heavily in both teams. Along with that, just a great student. Congrats, Talmadge. Both of you will receive this with your pins on it in a shadow box once the stores open up and finish them. Sorry for the delay. Congratulations, you two. The next awards go to the female and male athletes of the year. On a personal note, both of these student athletes were on the interview committee to hire the next athletic director. Their passion and heart bleeds black and blue, and I never saw more pride come out of these two seniors during that process than from these two outstanding humans. Their leadership, their guidance, their loyalty, and now their friendship will forever be remembered in these hallways. Thank you from all of us for everything you have done in your 4 years at the Highlands Ranch High School. This year's Female Athlete of the Year is Ava Taylor. Ava Taylor finished high school with a GPA of 4.42 while participating in cheer, girls lacrosse, National Honor Society, Rho Kappa, mock trial, and Mu Alpha Theta. Coach Cover describes Ava as an amazing leader, friend, student, athlete, and all-around good person. Her past years have been dedicated to participating in community outreach programs, athletics, academics, and holding herself to incredibly high standards in order to reflect the type of person she strives to be. Ava is a person that lifts others even when she is down. While trying to be the best she can be, she also takes the same opportunity to help those around her to do the same. She doesn't falter in her beliefs or goals in trying times. Instead, she leans on them to help her thrive. Ava will be successful wherever she ends up in her life. She is the future of her generation, and we can bank on seeing incredible things from her. And she is going to High Point University in North Carolina, which is also known as the Promised Land. Congratulations, Ava, and everyone, don't forget, vote for Ava Taylor 2060 for your president. This year's Male Athlete of the Year is Connor Lathrop. Coach Gibbs had this to say about Connor. He has a tremendous mindset to lead student athletes. I have a story to illustrate this further. A few years ago, our basketball team had beat Shap, and as usual, the game was filled with intensity and emotions, and they were still running high after the game. His ability to calm the situation and get the team dialed in was his leadership style. How many teenagers would make that kind of wise decision? This is what I love about Connor. Even when it is hard, he makes the smart decisions. He's a fierce competitor and a great teammate. Connor is a shining example of the boys basketball program, the Falcon 5 philosophy, and Bryant University will be blessed to have this amazing individual in their organization. Miss Young spoke of Connor by saying, he is a young man who always shows amazing character, whether he is helping as a peer intern, helping another student, or working in the school store. He has such an outgoing, positive personality that it is catching to all those around him. Coach Rubley noted, Connor Lathrop has been a tremendous leader on and off the field, in and out of the classroom, and in the community as a whole. He has devoted countless hours helping people from incoming freshmen, growing sophomores, experienced juniors, and local charities and international charities. Connor has shown what it is like to be a giver, and he deserves all the successes in the world. Connor finished his high school career with a GPA of 3.94 while participating in football, basketball, track, and DECA. Congratulations, Connor. Both Ava and Connor will be receiving this in a shadow box once it is done and the stores open up to represent and be proud of, as we are proud of what you guys have accomplished at Highlands Ranch. Thank you guys, and thank you everyone for all of your help and support.
Hi, my name is Tom Silva. I'm a PE teacher and the athletic trainer for the high school. I am nominating Lauren Sharp today for the Distinguished Athletic Training Award. Lauren has been with us for the last 2 years in the training room, and season after season, she shows up, she helps, she volunteers time to help cover games, and just really puts her all of her effort into what she does. She's going to have a great career in sports medicine, and I'd like to also give a big shout out to you seniors. Congratulations. And I know this is a different time, but hey, you're not the average person either. So congratulations to you, and especially congratulations to Lauren Sharp. Lauren, you earned it.
As Activities Director at Highlands Ranch, it is my duty and my honor to present some awards at this convocation. The two awards that I will be presenting are the Activities People of the Year and the Activities Leadership of the Year awards. I'm going to start with the Activity Leadership Awards, and it is my great pleasure to present the first Activity Leadership Award to Ms. Zoe Siegel. Zoe spent the last 4 years in this building using her platform, not just at Highlands Ranch and not just at Douglas County, but across multiple districts in our state. It was my great pleasure to get to see Zoe give a speech at the Diversity Conference in Cherry Creek School District a couple years back that really shed some very important information on how things operated at Highlands Ranch. To go further upon that, she came to me with a solution to some of those problems, and that is where No Place for Hate found its way to live at Highlands Ranch High School. Through her tireless work, Zoe has worked with the No Place for Hate organization for the last 3 years. And it culminated this year in her senior year when she brought No Place for Hate to Highlands Ranch High School. And Zoe, I personally want to take the opportunity to thank you for that, and thank you for that hard work that you put in. And I want you to know that moving forward, No Place for Hate is going to be a staple of what it means to be a Falcon. So thank you and congratulations. Next up, I would like to thank and award another young lady who used her platform to change the way that we do things at Highlands Ranch. Miss Lindsay Engelbert, through her tireless effort, she was able to bring a brand new opportunity for us to come together as a school and raise money for one of those causes that impacts every person, whether it has impacted you directly or it has impacted you through many degrees of separation. Cancer is one of those things that is going to impact everyone, and Lindsay Engelbert took her platform and brought Relay for Life to Highlands Ranch High School this year, raising over $20,000 for cancer research in one 24-hour period is nothing short of remarkable. And for those of you that attended that great event and got to share in the excitement, you know that that is an event that is going to just grow in size and in opportunities for us to help others. So Lindsay, Zoe, congratulations to both of you for winning this year's Highlands Ranch Leadership of the Year Award. Thank you. The next award that it is my privilege to present is the Activity Person of the Year Award. The Activity Person of the Year is not an award given to those people that run out and just sign up to be a member of every club. No, in fact, this is an award that is reserved for those people whose work has the greatest impact on the organization in which they participate. Both of 2020's award winners have been brought up in many conversations with sponsors over the last few years as integral cogs in their respective organizations. So it is my great privilege to present the first Activity Person of the Year award to Miss Jenna Klein. Jenna has spent countless hours dedicated to the activity realm with her work through Newspaper, Diversity and No Place for Hate, Jewish Connection Club, Senate, and Balkans for Progress. Her tireless efforts and her dedication to these programs has been remarkable. So congratulations, Jenna Klein, on being the first Activity Person of the Year. The next person that I would like to recognize is Miss Taylor Means. Now, Taylor is a young lady who embodies such a selfless work ethic that her countless hours dedicated to the activity realm could easily be overlooked. But when you start to recognize the work that she has done with Link Crew and in National Honor Society, and especially with all of the countless hours that she has put towards The Chronicle, which is our newspaper publication that has not only been district but now state recognized, has been remarkable. Taylor, your dedication to activities at Highlands Ranch has truly been amazing. And congratulations to you as the second winner of the Activity Person of the Year award. Two areas where we recognize student involvement through HRHS and the community are in our Honor Society recognition with courting and community service. Highlands Ranch High School is home to 11 honor societies, 6 career technical student organizations, and 3 other courting groups. Each honor society focuses on a different aspect of excellence, encouraging students to strive for success in their various endeavors. The societies hold students to high standards, requiring them to achieve certain criteria in order to earn their cords.
I am honored speaking to the class of 2020's Honor Convocation. Your journey started 4 short years ago as wide-eyed freshmen learning how to be a Falcon. You struggled to find your classrooms, your teachers' expectations, and how high school really works. You persevered, worked hard to become the amazing class of 2020. I don't know what the future holds for you, but I am excited to see where you will go, what you will accomplish, and how you will change the world. You have a unique opportunity to define who you want to be. Do not let anyone define who you should be. I speak for all your teachers at the Highlands Ranch High School. It has been an honor being your teacher. Embrace the next chapter of your lives and always remember, you are Falcon awesome.
Thanks so much to our staff speaker. We really appreciate all those words of wisdom that you've just shared with our students. I'm Caitlin Phileman. I'm the assistant principal at Highlands Ranch High School, and I have the pleasure and honor of overseeing our academics. So it's wonderful to be with you all today to recognize our students for their great accomplishments and achievements. I'm going to explain to you our academic courting ceremony. Academic excellence is of great importance to us here at Highlands Ranch High School, and it doesn't end with just lettering. Many students have also worked diligently over 4 years to earn an academic cord or stole. Many students have earned a minimum of a 3.5 GPA in their pursuits of academic excellence. We applaud these students for their dedication to their academic success. And I want to take this opportunity to remind you students that seniors, you picked up those cords and stoles when you picked up your senior year, and we're so proud of you for those accomplishments. And we just look forward to having you move on for bigger and better things and doing great things. So congratulations. The next part I'd like to explain is academic lettering. Throughout the years at Highlands Ranch High School, students have the opportunity to earn an academic letter based on their previous year's GPA. As a senior, the academic letters are based on the first semester GPA. To receive a letter, students need to have earned a 3.75 GPA or higher. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate those of you that earned a 3.75 or higher and earned an academic letter. And to all of you that received an academic letter while here at Highlands Ranch High School, because it's a major accomplishment. And again, we look forward to great things from you all in your future endeavors. Congratulations to you all and best of luck to you.
Greetings, Highlands Ranch High School seniors and family members. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Carrie Stubinger, and I'm one of the assistant principals at Highlands Ranch High School. At this time, I get to present information about our cords for academics. As you know, we value a great many things at Highlands Ranch High School, and one of those would most definitely be our academics. Students work hard to achieve many things, from GPA to scholarship to college admittance, and all of that, or a lot of that, is connected to their academics, and we value their hard work, and we want to be able to share a little bit about that with you all. In order to receive a cord for academics, it requires focus, hard work, persistence, and perseverance, because it's not always easy, a strong work ethic, and above all else, a desire to learn. The many students that we are honoring tonight who have earned their academic cord have shown each and every one of these characteristics in the classroom. And as a member of the staff, I'd like to congratulate you all. Your teachers and your staff members are very proud of you. You all have earned these cords, and you deserve every single accolade that we could bestow upon you at this time. Congratulations and well done. There are 3 different academic cords. 2 of them are cords and 1 is a stole. So our students who have received the academic honor cord are students with a GPA of 3.5 to 3.7499 as a cumulative GPA for their 4 years in high school. Congratulations and well done. The next level would be students who have earned a GPA of 3.75 to 3.9999, and those students have earned what we call the high honors cord. Well done, seniors, congratulations. Our final cord is actually the stole. It's the silver stole that is about 3 or 4 inches in silver. And those are students who have had a 4.0 or higher as their cumulative GPA. That is an impressive feat. Congratulations and well done. The final academic honor that I'm going to share with you tonight are those of our salutatorian and our valedictorian. Like their peers, these students have worked incredibly hard. They've spent countless hours studying for tests, learning information, sharing that information, and applying it to many real-world situations. Most often, our salutatorian and our valedictorian are determined by very few points, but those points are shown in the hard work that they put out and their continued dedication to their academics. So we continue to applaud these students and congratulate them on a job well done. This year's salutatorian with a GPA of 4.4808 is Audrey Ning. Congratulations, Audrey. We're very proud of you. The valedictorian this year is actually a co-valedictorian with a final cumulative GPA of 4.4906. And our co-valedictorians this year are Sophie Mickus and Luke Katchik. Congratulations to all of our high-earning seniors. Congratulations to Audrey, Sophia, and Luke. We are proud of each and every one of you. Job well done.
year, students apply for a variety of scholarships and scholarship programs. These programs typically include a lengthy application process. With each step in the process, we honor our students. Throughout the slideshow presentation of students, and at this time, we would like to officially congratulate and acknowledge our recipients and finalists. About 34,000 commended students throughout the nation were recognized for their exceptional academic promise. Commended students placed among the top 5% of more than 1.6 million students who entered the 2019 competition by taking the 2019 PSAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. Our commended scholars are Catherine Lopez, Audrey Ng, and Luke Katzik. In early September 2019, about 16,000 students, or approximately 1/3 of the 50,000 highest scorers, were notified that they had qualified as semifinalists. A semifinalist must advance to finalist standing in the competition by meeting high academic standards and all other requirements. In February 2020, the semifinalists were notified that they had advanced to finalist standing. Highlands Ranch High School has 2 finalists. Please join me in honoring Sophie Mickus and Devin Warner. The Betcher Scholarship is the most prestigious in the state of Colorado, offering full tuition scholarship, room and board, grants, and other opportunities at any Colorado college or university. Selection is based on academics, leadership, and service to our community. Out of over 1,400 highly qualified applicants, only 42 are selected as Betcher Scholar recipients. While we are not honored with a Betcher Scholarship winner this year, our finalist was Zoe Siegel. Collectively, the class of 2020 has earned over $7.9 million in scholarships.
my honor today to have this chance to recognize our Perseverance Scholarship winner, Mr. Alex Sherman. Now, Alex is a phenomenal kid, and I know we've heard a lot of stories about a lot of great kids out there, but I want to tell you what sets Alex apart. Now, Alex is a studious kid. In other words, he works hard in class every day. He goes above and beyond to make sure that he's represented in the classroom, and his teachers know that. But what a lot of people don't know when they first see Alex is that this is a student who has overcome cancer. That's right. A few years ago, Alex was diagnosed with cancer, and there were other medical issues within their family, and so they have really fought and worked hard to overcome any of those obstacles. Now, I'm glad to be up here to let you know that at this point in time, Alex is cancer-free, and he is working his way on to go into college and to do some great things. But what most people don't realize as well about Alex is it's not just the fact of having cancer, it's going through the chemotherapy that Alex did. Well, within that, and that process, he got something known as chemo brain. And it says 3 out of 4 people tend to get chemo brain. And what it does, it causes a fogginess in your brain, and it can really hinder your ability to memorize facts, to remember dates. Well, none of this, and I mean none of it, has stopped Alex Sherman from being a fantastic student. And when I think about Alex, I don't just think of the word adversity. No, what I also think about is the word family. And I bet Alex will be the first one to tell you that his family has been instrumental in his success. From his brother Jake, who has done an amazing job of going alongside him in classes to help out in his memory and just making sure he keeps those little things, to his parents who have fought tooth and nail so that Alex is afforded the same education as anyone else, and to his Falcon family, who have embraced Alex at every turn. Alex has been surrounded by family that has loved him dearly. Alex, you have done the work. You have stepped up, and you have shown us what it really means to be Falcon amazing and to overcome adversity at every step. We thank you for being an instrumental part of our family, and we wish you the best of luck as you continue your journey and you continue fighting that good fight. And I cannot wait to see the man that you grow into. Thank you so much, and congratulations again to Alex Sherman. at what is considered the pinnacle award of our honors convocation. Now, I say that because there are a lot of awards that were given out tonight, and a lot of great recognitions that we put together, and we're proud of every single one of our students. Let me tell you right now, to hit that highest mark academically and hit valedictorian, salutatorian, it's a hard task. And so to be able to do that, I say congratulations to those students. To be able to be a National Merit Scholar winner, amazing. To win the Athlete of the Year award, the amount of perseverance you had to get there, it's really unmeasurable in some regards. But for this next award, it is the Falcon Award. Now, the Falcon Award is considered the pinnacle because this is the award that symbolizes all the things of what it means to be a Falcon. These are the two students that we believe throughout their tenure here at Highlands Ranch High School, they have not only been great ambassadors of our school, but great representatives of themselves, of their community, of their families. These are the people that day in, day out, sometimes they were the silent heroes and sometimes they were the loudest advocates. Every year what happens is we select groups of people as our Student of the Month, and we send out our Student of the Month nominations. These are our chances to individually recognize students throughout the year. On top of that, at the very end of the year, we ask our staff members to not only look at that group of students who've been selected as Student of the Month throughout the years, but also to nominate anyone else that they feel stood out. Well, as you can guess, that list becomes extremely long. And the longer it is, the more proud we get, because we know that we've got this huge cross-section of students who have gone above and beyond what it means to be a high school student, and more importantly, what it means to be a Falcon. From there, our entire staff votes, whittles that list down to a smaller number, and then we typically do a final vote, and with that final vote, that's how we choose the Falcon of the Year. And it is a lot of argument, a lot of discussion about what great things they've done and about how do we decide one student over another. And it is hard. But I will tell you, every year at this point in time, we all get this nice feeling inside saying, yep, we nailed it. We got it right. We picked that perfect student. What I want to make sure that you understand is the Falcon Award winners are students that have not only exemplified those things in and outside of our community, but I feel like I personally have had a chance to watch their growth and development as students. We are so proud of you. So, as always, we're going to have two of our staff members that we feel are more closely connected to present the Falcon of the Year Award. Congratulations.
Logan Cohn is a Falcon through and through and is so deserving of this award. Let me tell you what I mean using Falcon as a guide. F, fantastic attitude and always there for his fellow students. A, always all in as a Falcon. L, a leader for DECA and FBLA, just to name a few. C, character, something Logan demonstrates on a daily basis. O, optimistic and looks for the good in other Falcons. And next up for Logan is college, where I'm confident he will take what he has learned at Highlands Ranch and apply it to future endeavors. Congratulations, Logan, on an honor well deserved.
I'm very pleased and proud to present Ava Taylor with the 2020 Senior Falcon Award. The number of big activities and roles that she has filled in this building are too many to count. She is a future big-time leader, to be sure. President of the United States, if she has her way. And it shows every day at school. For the past 4 years, the way she engages respectfully with her teachers and her peers shows her open-mindedness, her passion for what she believes, her unmatched Falcon spirit, and her need to be busy at whatever task at hand is going to make the school or the world a better place. She's the first person in class with a hand up to discuss. In a club, the first to volunteer to lead or help with even the most menial tasks. She is genuinely friendly to everyone she meets, especially our new students. And she even hid several bodily injuries so she could continue to cheer and support her teammates. Reliable, dedicated, mature, and compassionate are just some of the ways other staff members describe Ava. I can't even name all of the committees she served on at the school, district, and state level as a leader. Her work in Link Crew was just one of many examples of the ways in which she gave so much to Highlands Ranch. Her earnest, humble, and well-rounded time here makes her an exemplary ambassador for Highlands Ranch High School among a class of so many outstanding graduates. Good luck in your bright future, Ava, and congratulations.
Well, it looks like that is about it. Congratulations once again to each and every one of our award winners. It has been a joy, an absolute joy to be your principal over the last 4 years. As my closing remarks, it is always good to sum things up for the entire class. We try to give you a good message and to make sure that you know that on behalf of all of us here at Highlands Ranch High School, we are so proud of you. We're never going to get tired of saying it. We are never going to get tired of saying that fact, that we are so proud of the class of 2020. You guys have been amazing from start through finish. And yes, it has been trying times. It's been crazy. I would be remiss if I didn't point out the fact that this year has been marred with so many different things that are inevitably going to continue to shape you into the adults, the young men and women that you will inevitably become. We're excited for that journey. We're glad that you've allowed us to take that journey with you so far. And we hope that as you continue to move forward, that you remember us and you ask us every now and then to continue to go on that journey with you. Countless numbers of times teachers talk about that fact that they have someone reach back out to them to ask for advice, to have conversation. I pray and hope that none of you will be different in that lens. In other words, we want to hear from you. We want to hear all the great things that you're doing and all the successes that you're having. I can guarantee you this. Based off of the successes that we've heard about today and we've seen today, we know that you are going to do great things. Let me talk to you about just a couple of very personal things as you move on in your journey. COVID-19 hit us pretty heavy. It did. And I'm a firm believer that crisis is where we find out who we really are. It is where we decide where we stand and what we do next. One of the reasons why we're here celebrating you today is because this crisis doesn't take away the fact that we were all Falcons together, that we all believe in each other, that we're one strong community together. And it should never overshadow the hard work that you did over the past 4 years. Now, I talked to you guys a lot about this in your senior video, and I know that there's some parts of it that have overshadowed. But do not allow any type of pandemic or any event like that to steal your sunshine. Because we're proud of all of you. And yeah, some names get called more than others, and some people had more things on their list more than others, but that doesn't make them more special than anybody. Not at all. Each and every one of you has been special in your own right, and Honors Convocation is our chance to honor you. Now, you guys know how much I love quotes. So the quote I'm bringing you today is from the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. The ultimate measure of a man is not where they stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand in times of struggle and controversy. Recently in the news, we've seen a lot of information about controversy going on in our world, about equity, about race, about who we are as a culture, who we are as a people. The measure of our society, as Dr. Martin Luther King said, isn't going to be how we felt back in November before COVID. It's not going to be how we feel 10 months from now when you're sitting around in your college dorm room laughing and making jokes. The true measure of you as citizens of this world will be, what do you do right now? How do you handle things right now? And how do you make decisions that are positive for all people right now? I'm going to continue to challenge you to figure out who you are during this time of trial and controversy. I got to tell you, if there was any class that I know or that I knew could do it, it's your class. You have been amazing men and women of character. All of you. All of you. So take this time to celebrate, be excited about the honors you've made, but to not allow yourself to stop right now. To decide what is your next impact you want to make for the world that you are about to inherit. As someone who has grown up in this world and seen so many changes, and also had to come to the realization at times that maybe we haven't changed as much as we had wanted to, I sit in a great seat because I get to sit in front of each and every one of you and say, I hope I'm challenging you the right way. I get to encourage you because each generation has a responsibility to the next and to the ones before it to continue the fight, to continue moving forward, and to continue growing. This is your Honors Convocation. This is our chance to honor you. So make sure you honor yourself and your peers by taking whatever next steps you need to become strong advocates to creating a better world and a better place and a better you. And know this, we will always be there for you. And of course, you are always a member of the Highlands Ranch High School. Highlands what? Highlands Ranch.